There are two ways of enabling or disabling Stage Manager on iPad. You can access it from the control center by swiping down from the top right corner of your iPad and choosing this option here, or you can open Settings, click on Home Screen and Multitasking and choose Stage Manager down here. If you don't see Stage Manager as an option, it's likely because your iPad doesn't support it or you need to upgrade the operating system. You'll need at least one of these versions of iPad, the 12.9-inch 3rd Gen Pro, the 11-inch 1st Gen Pro, or the most recent 5th Gen iPad Air. If your iPad is one of these, just check you have the latest version of iPad OS installed by clicking on General followed by Software Updates. Having enabled Stage Manager, you can now choose whether to display the most recent apps on the left of the screen and the dock along the bottom. Removing these will provide you with more screen real estate, but for this demonstration, I'll show you how it works with them both enabled. As soon as you enable Stage Manager, you'll see this handle in the bottom corner of each app for resizing the window. Press and drag to resize out of full screen mode. You can tap the three dots to minimize or close an app or to put it back in full screen mode. You can also swipe down from the top of the app either side of the three dots to minimize it and bring yourself back to the home screen. Now if I open a few more apps such as Photos, Messages and Safari, we can see how Stage Manager works. On the left I have my most recently opened apps and I can cycle through each of these simply by tapping on them. If I press and hold on any of them, I can drag it to the focus area like so. Tap on each app to switch between them and again use the handle in the bottom corner of each app to resize them. In the same way you dragged an app into the focus area, you can move it back to recent apps by pressing and dragging. You can also group your applications. So if I have two apps on screen and want to open a new app, say my email, you can see how the two apps that were previously on screen are now grouped in my recent apps list. At any time I can bring them back into view by simply tapping on them. I can choose to swap out any of the apps on screen by clicking on the three dots and closing the app, and then clicking on the three dots of the remaining app and choosing Add Another App. Rather than choosing one I already have open, I'll click on a blank area of the screen so I can get back to my home screen, and here I'll open IMDb. So that is how to enable and open Stage Manager on your iPad. To be honest, I can't see myself using this all too often. It feels a little bit gimmicky to me and I don't see how it differs all that much from using split screen mode, which as far as I can tell does pretty much the same thing and has the same features. If you found the video useful, I'd appreciate you giving me a like and hitting subscribe for lots more useful tips and tricks like this one. Like you, I don't like watching long videos that try to beat the YouTube algorithm just by adding lots of unnecessary padding. So on this channel, you're going to find shorter videos with just the facts and hopefully none of the fluff. My name is Anthony. If you have any questions, be sure to drop them in the comments section. And you might also be interested in learning how to get the most out of the Workout app on your Apple Watch or some useful new features in the Messages app. Until next time, thank you very much for watching.